Hello everybody, my name's Johnny of Gilliam Farms. I did some raccoon videos here a while back on the how they were trying to get to our chickens and everything like that. And we had them in a really small coop uh, back then. I caught 16 raccoons in a month's time trying to get at these chickens. None of them ever did at the small coop. And now we have upgraded to the larger coop. Uh, like all coops, it took longer to build than I expected, but it's basically it's 90% complete now, and the chickens have been in it for quite a little while. So I'm going to do a little walk around of that. Um, we have 12 Rhode Island Reds, and those Rhode Island Reds we bought 12 chicks that were roughly a week old when we got them, 5 days or so. And of those 12 chicks, I expected, we might raise 7, of those 5. Well, we raised all 12 of them, 12 Rhode Island Reds. We haven't lost any, and we have had them since last April. And it is December now. So I'm going to do just a little walk around of our chicken coop now. So this is the coop, and that's straw, that's wheat straw in there with the chickens, and they really like to kick around in the wheat straw. Of course, they'll kick it up into the water quite a bit, but they like to hunt for their food. So I like to put wheat straw in there for them. We've got a little bit of signage here that's pretty nice. The wire, it's hardware cloth, 2x6, 2x6 all the way around the bottom, and then 4x4 post. The ground is so rocky here. It's extremely rocky. We live on a rocky ridge. And even though we brought in a lot of topsoil, which is why we have a yard that's mowable like this, but down just 3 inches right here, it is solid rock. So this is not buried. Those posts are not buried in the ground. The 4x4 post, they've got, of course, they're cased a little bit with some other cased with some other boards and stuff. We used fender washers to hold the wire on. And like I said, we used hardware cloth around all of the sides on it. The coop itself, this is the back side, or kind of the back side of the coop. It's kind of got this little dead corner right here. I was going to bring it all the way out, but I just thought, no, that'd be a good place to end it. That way I don't have to cover from here on out to where basically I'm standing. I'd have to put another roof right here. So that way they can get underneath the coop and they can just kind of enjoy themselves underneath there. Now, some people have asked about our camera system. And our camera system, we've got these Blink Wi-Fi cameras, video cameras all around this coop. There's one there. There's one right here under the egg box. There's one on the side of that little building right there. Watching the sides, and pretty much got it covered. This is the egg box, and this main, I'm getting ahead of myself. This main coop right here was actually purchased. The actual little building. We purchased that off a guy that was selling them on the side of the highway up by a town near us, and he was selling them as kind of like a little coop type deal, but it didn't have nesting boxes, didn't have any roost or anything like that in it. So I built these nesting boxes for it. So it's got a nesting box that holds, it's partitioned into 4. And then, of course, you can see we've got eggs. There's 5, 9, 10, 11. That's pretty common for us to get 11 eggs a day. Sometimes we get 12, sometimes we get 10. But 11 seems to be the really good number. Here is a door. Oh, more signage that my wife had made. Here is a door showing the inside. All right, I built these roosts inside here. I framed in that door down there. So the chickens, they all come in, and this is a deep litter system. So it's real deep litter. And there's no smell in here at all. I mean, it pretty much gets taken care of. And what we do with the litter is we use it for compost. So I didn't get this thing done till it was pretty cold whenever I got it, you know, whenever I finally got them in here. But I'm gonna put some venting right up there, and I'm gonna put some venting right there, some wire covered venting, something that I can open and close for the winter. So I haven't got that done yet, and that's part of that 99-point-something% done type deal. But of course, there's the egg boxes. You can see they just got a little hop up into the egg box. It's no big deal. Just walk right up there and step over the little board, and they get right in there and they lay those eggs. And this is the door. All right. So I've just got some black plastic over part of that. I'm getting ready to cover that in plywood, and we're going to paint it. We got some really cold weather coming up, and we're going to take care of that. The entire run and underneath the run and that the thing that it's sitting on, the chicken coop is actually sitting on, I built that platform. So I built all that. I built the coop. I built this door right here. I made it. This is their deer. Their deer. They cleaned that deer up. And if you know chickens, you know they'll do that. So we keep their. We got some scratch, and we've got some land pellets, and we keep them right there in that, in those galvanized cans, garbage cans. We've got 2 or 3 waters. We have a right here. We've got a chicken run door that we put on the chicken coop, or that I put on, and I've got a video all about that. Where I install this door right here. And that has been the best thing ever for our coop, I believe, because they go in there at night, it shuts, they're secure, they're locked in their main coop, nothing can get to them, and they're good through the night. So pretty secure. There's all 12 of them, and there's some really nice birds. They don't pick at each other. They're pretty conscientious of each other, and they're real good birds. We really enjoy them, and they lay us a lot of eggs. So we've got 10 over part of the coop right here. I'm going to put more. I'm gonna put 10 all the way over the entire thing, and that's more of that 99 point whatever percent done. There is chicken wire on top. I ran chicken wire up there instead of the hardware cloth, and that's because the whole idea was put tin and chicken wire. So and it's all woven in, it's stapled down. You know, raccoon has to get up there, and he has to get past all the cameras and stuff in order for that to be a problem. So what I want, and this is just one to let you know, show what we've done since the other raccoon videos. I've had 0 issues with any raccoons since about, I guess it's probably the first part of September or so. about the time that second video came out. So we have had no more issues with any raccoons. They're all taken care of. This is one of the traps that I use. People have asked about that. And it's a dog proof. And what they do is they actually put their paw down in there and try to get something out of it. And whenever they do, this part, hard to do with one hand, this part right here, this wire that you see around, near my thumb, that's actually set, and it'll trap their paw against that side of that pipe right there. Dogs can't get in it. I've never caught a cat. All I've ever caught is raccoons and possums and that. So anyway, I was just showing everybody our update on our chicken coop. These chickens do still free range some. We haven't been letting them out near as much lately. I think they were out all day. Might have been yesterday they were out most all day. No, day before yesterday. They were out almost all day the day before, but it's been getting so cold, and today is the nicest day we've had in quite some time, but it has been getting very cold, and I've been leaving them in the coop and in the run to take care because everything's getting hungrier out there. We've got bobcats and foxes and coyotes I've got pictures of within 100 yards of this spot right here. So, you know, they move around a lot more whenever it's cold, and they get after these things. So anyway, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll try to make more content about the chickens and the things that we do with them. They are a huge joy for myself and my wife Christine, and we really enjoy doing these type of videos. So like and subscribe, and we'll bring more content. God bless everyone.